School librarians, this is John with OPALS. I'm going to go through a bulleted list that I had sent. You're always welcome to schedule a Zoom. There's never a charge. I'll go through the list, and here we are. I'm using the middle school. I'm not going to change anything. I'm just basically going to show you where to do some things. So if you charge for lost, damaged, or overdue, admin, preferences, system preferences, we'll go down to number 2, overdue and fine management. Override with a question, perfect. Right now, the fines are off at the middle school. In other words, you're not charging fines. The holidays, it's a good idea to set up your school calendar. I'll send you a short video on the same email. And when you're off for, say, a fall, spring, or a holiday break, it'll extend the loans so the books don't fall due when the students can't bring them back. Right now, the charge damaged is turned on at the middle school. The charge for lost is turned on, but the charge for overdues is off, which corresponds to the fine being off. So damaged and lost are currently on. The renewal policy, renewal from the date the renewal is requested. It could be renewal from the original due date. I'm going to leave it as it is. I'm adding something to the bulleted list that'll be helpful, I think. This drop-down for a field, so a student could search for title or series. It's very long. There's things that don't need to be here at all. And let me show you how to adjust this list to make it more user-friendly. I'm still at the elementary school library, admin, and I'm going to shorten that list to make it more user-friendly. Admin preferences, system preferences. We'll go down to number 5, OPAC display. We're going to the use attribute order. We are changing this in the next few months, so it's it's in English as opposed to things like use attribute order. All right, these numbers actually refer to things like series, title, subject. I'm going to click here. I'm going to do what just about every elementary librarian asks me to do. Leave anywhere. Exact match, don't need it. Title exact match, don't need it. Title begins with, nope. It's redundant after a bit. Subject, nope. Exact match, no. So we have author, title, author, subject, awards. Local call number is good for the librarians. Barcode's good for the librarians. You don't need the Dewey because you have your local call number. Record ID, I've only known one librarian in 10 years who knows the record IDs, don't need it. We have author keyword up here. You don't need the corporate or personal. Many librarians ask me to turn off date of publication as a search. So I'll just do it. ISBN and ISSN number, I'll leave them for you. Library of Congress classification, your Dewey, you don't need it. Medium, all librarians tell me turn it off. The note, turn it off. Place of publication. Do you want to search by Detroit, St. Louis, Chicago? I'm going to turn it off just to show you. Publisher. Does anybody search by publisher? Probably not. I'll shut it off. Uniform title, that's an addition to the regular title of a book. No one seems to ever want it on. I'm turning it off. Now here's something nice. Series. The kids may like their series. Teachers, students may like to search for series. I'm going to move it up here to the very top, right under title. I'm going to save it. All right, it's been saved. Now let's go to the home page again. Sorry about the flipping around of the screen. And I'm going to refresh. And let's look at the drop down now. There it is. Anywhere title, series title, author, subject, awards, local call number for you, barcode for the librarians. There you go. That's the list. I'm going to go and put it all back just to be safe because I'm not speaking with the Great Falls librarian in this clip, so I don't want to take things out that you might like. It's real easy to go back and fix it or put it back to where it was. Admin, preferences, system preferences. We'll go back to number 5, OPAC display, the use attribute order, and I'm just going to click all and save. There we go. There you go. It's back to where it was, but I thought you should see that. Um, Most librarians do what I said. They pare it down to make it more user-friendly. The point about how long will books go out to students, teachers, etc., right here, students, teachers, etc. I'll be back at the middle. Admin, preferences. Trying to make this as short of a clip as possible. Item types. This is where you tell the system who gets what for how long and how many. So, student. Right now it's at 15 days. That's a 3 weeks loan, a 5-day week loan. The reserve is at 90. Great. That means that the reserve will stay active if someone is really late bringing it back. So if a teacher took a book out for 100 days and I had a reserve on a book, my reserve would expire. But I doubt teachers would have it for 100 days, but that's how that works. The hold period. You see John in the hallway. John, the book you asked for is in. How many days do I have to come pick it up? Currently it's at 10. I usually see 3 to 10 actually. How many times can I renew as a student? 3 times. As a teacher, 10 times. How many items can I have out at the middle school library? 3 items. Teacher, 200. Restricted account, 1 item. So that means you would put somebody in a restricted account. So that's how you'll say who gets what for how long and how many. Great. Setting up of the school calendar is a separate video. I'll add it to the email. As far as a barcode range for vendors, etc. So you're working with, say, Follett or Bound to Stay Bound, whomever, you can tell the barcode or the vendor your barcode range so you don't mix up ranges between vendors, etc. Very important not to do that. Admin, reports and tools. Tools, barcode range assignment and tables. All right, so let's say you were going to set up something for Follett. You would put in, or Bound to Stay Bound, whomever, there's Follett. Some people use prefixes for vendors' barcodes. So some people I've seen use FOL, and then they'll put in something like 0001 through 3000. So there I'm giving it a range of 1 to 3000 barcodes to tell the vendor, in this case Follett, the barcode range. Don't forget you have to put in a barcode length. So it would be 4 plus 3 in the prefix. That would be 7. Okay, so Follett, barcode length is 7, which is the 3 plus the 4 numbers, and then you would click Add New. I highly recommend setting up ranges for vendors so that you don't mix up barcode ranges between them. And you can also set a range up for ebooks. If you catalog your own ebooks, you can have an ebook or public domain ebook range as you like. We can cover that in a Zoom more explicitly if you like. I'm going to delete this. I just wanted to do it just to show you. All right, it's gone. We're back to the middle school, no barcode range. The final bulleted item on my list would be cataloging. Probably best to do in a Zoom, but cataloging can be done by Z-import or QuickCat. I'll send you a QuickCat video of how to do that. QuickCat is where you put in minimal information and it searches for the item that you're looking for on your Z-import resources. It'll find an item and bring it into your system. I'll send you a video on that. Some folks don't like to use QuickCat. They prefer to search for their items and find different copies or different editions, whatever, and that would be using Z-import. I do have a Z-import clip. It's rather long, probably best covered in a Zoom, but minimally I'll send the QuickCat. Also, your preferences for your Z-import resources. That's under Z39.50 servers. Right now you have pretty much this. The Schools Union, 4 to 5 million books, Library of Congress, MainCat, and a Teen. These are free ebooks, a bit dated. I'm going to add some resources to the middle school and show you how it's done. Well, actually, I'll just add them to your schools and be done with it. So you're going to see this list grow. I've added more resources for your Z importing or your quick cat cataloging. Let me show you them, and I'll add them to your other library sites. To see the resources, admin, preferences, Z39 servers, and I've added Sitka, which is very, very good, especially with Scholastic. This is a very large union catalog in New York State, another large union in New York State, California, Indiana statewide for their public libraries, etc., and North Carolina. These are all very good resources. They should do a good job for your cataloging. I'll put them on the other sites as well. Glad to have helped.